Hi everybody, it's Joy Packard. It's been such a long day. I just wanted to say hi, a quick hello to you. We just literally got done with some funeral services and dinner, and so I just wanted to say hi. We're here in Vidor, and we are attending my brother-in-law's funeral. He was only 52 years old or so, and so we came out here this morning, and we just got done with the family dinner, and it was just such a beautiful service, and I just wanted to share with you some thoughts. I wanted to share with you some things that I was thinking about. His wife is my husband's very best, well, she's one of my very best friends, and she is my husband's oldest sister, I guess, of the I can't even think straight because I haven't really thought very much, but he lost his fight to cancer. He's had cancer the last 2 years, and as I was listening today at the we were listening to the eulogy, and we were listening to my sister-in-law to speak about her husband. Thank you so much, Stephen. And one of the things, there's so many thoughts that are going through my mind that I would like to share with you, but there's only so much that I can share without, I'm just so exhausted. But one of the things that I really love today is to see the strength of my sister-in-law. We used to live here in Vidor. We were next door neighbors, and she was one of my dear friends. Not only is she my awesome sister-in-law, but she's one of my most favorite people, and we just connect so well. And to see her as the wife and concluding speaker, and listening to her talk about her husband and how much she adored her and her children, and just all the words that she had to say. It just, when you go to things like this, it really makes you think about your daily life. She just talked about how much he adored her, and how much she never felt unadored, and how much, she started talking about how he enjoyed the simple things in life, and how she says in the 20 to 30 years, she was married for 25 years, but in the 30 years that she was married to him, she doesn't remember even one day where he was in a bad mood. Thank you, Jacob. And so, as we're sitting here and we're learning and listening to them about all of the different things of, his life and the things that have happened. She has 7 children. I have 8. She has 7. We were next door neighbors. And like I say, she was one of my very favorite people. I loved being able to be neighbors with her and just chat with her. And today was so special to be able to be here with her, and, for her to lose her husband at such a young age. She herself is only like 45, and she has 7 children. So, she's the mom of 7, and, she lost her husband to cancer. He's had cancer for 2 years, and she was talking about, his very strength of just making it through these last even few weeks, before he passed. She told this awesome story about how, through his pain and through, those of you who've never had, cancer in your family, I lost my father to cancer a few years ago, so I know a little bit about, that. And so he basically, even in the very end stages of his life, would fight and go to work, and he was in pain, and, he would go to the bitter end. And it just made me think today a lot about our life and how we basically take a lot of things for granted. It really made me think about, just even the little things about how you treat your husband, how you treat your wife, how you treat your family on a daily basis, because you never know when your time will come. You never know. This was so unexpected, and things happen in our life where we don't really I guess expect it, and he was such a special person in my life. I knew him from years ago, and he would always, just like she said, he was always the type of person who would look for the good in everything. And you know how I am about that. I'm so about that. And he was such a simple person, and even the most simplest things in his life made him happy. And so, as we go about our daily lives, on a daily basis, and we complain about the things, we might complain about, our spouse or family or this person or that person. If you think about it, we should treat everybody, especially our loved ones, with the respect and love that they deserve. And I just was so uplifted today. There's one thing about funerals is that, you're honoring the person that you're coming to see, but you also are able to celebrate their life and to listen about all the goodness that they have and how that can help you in your life. Like, what can you do better? What can you do better because of this person and the impact that they had in your life? And I loved how she could say that, how she could say that in all of the years that she's been married to him, 25 years married, 30 years dating, 25 years married and 5 years dating, she says not once was he in a bad mood, that she can't remember. And so what an awesome thing to say, and what an awesome thing to learn, and how we should be. He was a very, so into the simple things in life. Like, he was just at home taking care of his family. He just loved his family. And, he has, like I say, 7 adorable kids, and 2 of them are special needs. Their 2 sons have autism. But he, treated them like amazing. And he was such a great dad. And so anyway, today, when she was saying that, first of all, I was so impressed with her strength. She spoke at the end of, I don't know if I could really do that myself, but I'm saying, like, she spoke about, how she felt adored and loved him all her, throughout their whole marriage, and that they were so about raising their family. Oh, wow. I had to get better signal. And so anyway, I was just saying how much I was so impressed with my sister-in-law, and how, she just made me want to be a better person. She made me want to just be better for my husband, be better for my children, and to live your days as if they were your last, because you just never really know. And so what an inspiring day I had today. And I love being with Stan's family. His family is awesome. Boy, the sun is really bright. Sorry. She says so many other cool things. I can't remember them all, but I was deeply impressed. And I just wanted to get on here and inspire you to, realize that, you need to treat your loved ones with respect and love. And you just never really know when your time will come that they won't be around. And so today it's really hard, because, it's like this is somebody who is so special in our family. And, he was taken at such a young age. And to leave his wife, who is one of my best friends, and her 7 children, is so hard. But here's the thing, is that, that's what it was that I remember that she said that I loved. She was talking about how, she was meant to handle hard things. And all of us have hard things in our life. And sometimes we get to the point where we feel like we can't do it. And she said she got to that point where 2 years ago, when she found out that her husband had cancer, that she was at that point in her life where she says, okay, this is something that I can't handle. And so one thing that impressed me is that, we hear this a lot, and that is, we do have hard things that happen in our life, but we can do hard things. And so this is hard, but she's overcoming it. And it was just so inspiring to me. Inspired me so much to be better, and to, basically carry on who he was, his legacy of being a person who enjoyed the simple things in life, and who smiled. And, sorry about all the traffic, I don't have my earbuds, but basically somebody who smiled and who was happy. And that's something that we should all carry on, to be more loving, to be more thoughtful, to be more grateful, and to not let the annoying things bother you, about your spouse or about your family, and realize that, life is so short, time is so short. And our words can mean so much whenever we say mean things or say nice things, one or the other. They stay in our hearts for quite such a long time. And so, anyway, today was memorable. And, we just got back from a dinner. Anyway, I think I'm losing signal on you guys. It was so memorable because, it was just something that helps me to be better, and to know that we can overcome hard things here she is, a mother of 7, left. Her husband has been taken early, like I say, and yet she's staying strong. So what an example to me to know that I can do hard things, and to know that, I need to treat my husband even better than I treat him, and appreciate him and my family and just everybody around us, and take every single day and live it to your fullest. It was so awesome whenever she talked about one of his things that he talked about, where when he was last week or whatever, he was lying down and she barely could hear what he said, and he just says he wanted some Gatorade, some cold Gatorade, and he basically said, so delicious. And she thought of all the things that he could have said. He could have said life is hard, and so if we look at the little things in our life and we appreciate them, that's really what really inspired me today. And so I hope it can inspire you, and realize, like I say, that we can do hard things, and that at any moment your time can come. So just take every single day and live it to your fullest. And I think I talk about that a lot. So that's one of the reasons why it was so inspiring to me today. Anyway, my signal's kind of bad here in this country town, and I'm here at my daughter's house. I'm going to say goodbye to her before I head back to Houston. I hope you guys are having an awesome day wherever you are. And I hope that this has helped you in some way to be better, and to live your life, and to know that you can do hard things. So, all right, you guys take care. I will talk to you soon.